Either God here coming to you live and direct with another video. And in this video, I just want to talk about this quote unquote revolution. I just want to make it clear that, some people think that a revolution is a fallacy. And I just want to say that it's definitely possible for us to come together if we just play our cards right. And first and foremost, we have to start talking to each other about, our situation. We have to start putting our ideas on the table. And if we continue not to do so, then of course we're gonna, fall victim to the system like we've always been doing. Because it's basically strength in numbers. And then again, like, the powers that be, they're not even that strong. They like a few group of people and still able to overstep us all. You see what I'm saying? Like, just a few group of people. So just imagine if all of Soul Group came together. Like, that's my only logic. I've already spoken on this before. I just want to, touch on it again. I got to keep drilling it in people's heads so they get it, whether you're a Soul Group member or not. So yeah, it's definitely possible for us to come together whether we spread it out or not. I understand we're all in different locations. Everybody's not financially able to travel and not financially stable enough to put anything in the pot. But I disagree in certain situations. Like, if we discuss this together, it's definitely possible. But because people they're not confident in a quote unquote revolution to a point where they basically just want to stay in hermit mode, stay to themselves and wait it out. But see, me personally, I'm a team player. I don't believe in, at the same time, I'm still selfish or whatever. I care about myself first, then others, but because, you have to be an individual before you can come together as a team. Teamwork makes the dream work. But yeah, like I've been saying, we all have the tools. We have the tools right in front of our face to do what we need to do. We just have to do it. Otherwise, it's gonna be practical. It's gonna be a fallacy for us to have this quote unquote revolution. Like I've already said, we have a phone, we have apps which give us the ability to transfer funds all across the world. So we have to use these tools in our advantage, for lack of better terms. So yeah, like, it's simple. But it starts with us talking to each other. If we're not talking, then of course, we're gonna always be, overstepped. So yeah, like, as far as like us being spread out, that's understandable. Sometimes, also, some of us required to take planes. Excuse me. Some of us have to take planes and stuff like that to, meet up with each other. But shoot, in my opinion, bruh, if we just talk to each other, I don't care how much money you got to your name, somebody got some money or something like that, or got some ideas to offer. Hell, we can come up with our own boats and planes. We can buy us a boat. See, I'm the type of person, I do something like that. Like, okay, like, if I have to ride a bike to another state, I will. Like, I don't care about nothing. Like, I'm gonna die anyway. We all gonna die anyway, so why we not going out our way to do whatever it takes to make this shit happen? If I have to ride a bike to another state, I will. But, you know, of course I have to know my way, you know, whatever. But if it come down to it, I'll do it, you know. You know, like I said, everybody doesn't have transportation or money and stuff like that, but you have a brain, you have ideas, and ideas spark other ideas. You know, put your brain together, then boom, you got a whole plan. You know, just like the Avengers, like each Avenger had a special skill that, you know, if you put them together, then boom, you got a whole another effect, if you know what I mean. Like Hulk's strength plus like Thor's hammer or something like that together, like that's powerful. Like, you know, and that's just an example, you know. That's all I'm saying. So I just wanted to touch on that again. Come together, but you first have to be your own individual. You know, so, and that's how the Avengers, the Avengers are basically the government, you know. Each Avenger represents each faction of the government, of what makes the government. And together, they're the Avengers. So simple. They don't do nothing by themselves. So I don't know why soul group members think that it's not possible. Or those who are aware, because that's basically what soul group in my perspective is those who are aware of what's going on and completely detached from religious views and so on and so forth. You know, at least in my thought process, for lack of better terms, like, simple. Come together. Like, all you gonna do is just get singled out, you know, trying to do everything by yourself. And like I told other people before, if they make it to a point where we have to have digital proof of us getting that scene injected in us, then how are you gonna sustain your living? If you need water to survive, you have to go to a grocery store to get your water. You know, your filter systems and stuff like that, you know, to just stay drinking clean water, because eventually the water the river systems and stuff like that, eventually the water gonna be poisoned even more. It's gonna be dirty just like that water from Detroit. You know, and that comes from the pipes and stuff like that. You know, all of the pollution gonna be increased. So if you wanna continue to live by yourself, you're gonna be the last one they come for. Especially if you that selfish, or you plan on getting that scene injected in you, and you are then able to, you know, continue to participate in the matrix. So like I said, in my logic, it's best that we come together and put our funds together and our ideas together, so that at least we can be together, you know, because we're going to die regardless if we separated or not. So I prefer personally to die with soul group than to die amongst some damn sheep. Whether, you know, it may happen or not, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I just wanted to bring that to a lot of people's attention. And like I said, soul group needs to hear this message. Like, how you gonna be soul group if you don't even talk to each other? Like, how you gonna be soul group if you ain't open to each other's ideas, whether you disagree or not? That's part of being soul group. That's part of being a team. That's part of being a collective. So yeah, put your money together. Like if you have a truck or you have some building skills, herbalist knowledge, real estate knowledge, and you're a soul group member, those attributes need to be in use so we can build our own community, and communities. Like I said, it definitely can happen. It definitely can happen, but for most people, it's not practical. And I think it's not practical because we don't even talk to each other enough where it's not practical. I think I said that right, but yeah, that's the only reason it's gonna seem not practical if we're not talking to each other. So with that being said, I just want to say, talk to each other, share your ideas, put your resources together, and we can do this. We can win. So I may talk speak on it again in another video, but yeah, I think I touched on everything I needed to touch on in this video. So for those that don't know, just watch the other videos on my page, the Spreading Awareness playlist. Just click some of those videos and maybe they'll resonate with you, and you know, contact me as I've always said. You know, hit me up on Instagram. I'm here. So yeah, with that being said, Eat God signing out. Peace.